Over the years, I've seen various books on goal setting, and I've listened to people on goal setting. And there is a school of thought in the goal setting community, those who are coaches or consultants, that if you have a really big goal, you got to be very careful with the goal and not talk about it very much. You got to be very, very careful who you talk to about your goals. Okay, so that's one school of thought. And I've got another school of thought, and that is, first of all, that you only talk to your goals to the right people. So there's right people. So it isn't so much how many people you talk about. You just want to make sure that all the people you talk to are the right people. And what I mean by right people is that when they hear your goal, it inspires them. In other words, with half their brain, they're listening to your goal, and the other half, they're working with their own brain. So they're using your ambition, and they're using your excitement about your goal to actually motivate themselves to do something similar. Okay, and they're very inspired by your goals, and they're very appreciative of your big goal, and they have lots of questions to ask you about. Now, how are you going to go about achieving it? Because they also have goals, big goals for themselves, and they want some insight from somebody who's maybe done it a lot more than they have, that maybe they can just pick up 5 or 6 tips that save them years, of actually going about and doing it. And so, in a certain sense, I've been sort of sneaky about how I've organized my life, because almost everybody I'm surrounded by, both front stage, with the clients and customers, and also backstage with our team members, they all like big goals. If you carefully choose and you continually expand a community of people who are goal setters themselves, and they're goal achievers themselves, and they're really, really motivated by visions of the future that are bigger, then they'll be the best audience you can possibly talk to. Okay, and they, one of the things they communicate, that it's your goal, it's not their goal. So it's not like there's a comparison between you and them. And I think the people who actually coach or counsel, that you got to be very careful who you talk about your goals. There may be they themselves, and maybe the people that they're talking to, they live in an environment where there's a lot of envy. Okay, and that if you talk about a big goal, a person feels threatened by your goals. So there's probably taking both schools of thought. I talk to my goals about everybody. I take my goals and I turn them into books, and I send them out to thousands of people about books. And I get the greatest comments back from people that I don't even know. And I said, well, I'm only telling this goal to people who appreciate big goals and are aspired to be far more successful than they are right now. And they think that this is terrific. That somebody's just, standing up and saying, this is what I'm going to achieve, 3 years from now, 10 years from now, 25 years from now. So that's my whole talk. You can talk to your big goals about anybody you want, but make sure they're the right people.